In 2011, Yellow published a game called King of Tokyo. It won tons of awards, and I recommended it in a video in April 2017. I'll add it to the end so you can check it out. In that video, I said I'd review this game, King of New York, soon. Anyhow, this came out in 2014 and added new gameplay. How much more? And did it help or hurt the light fun that King of Tokyo was known for? Let me show you how to play first. Put the building tiles in stacks of 3 and place 3 stacks, building side up, in each borough. Place the energy cubes and other tokens nearby. You'll roll dice, then decide what to keep and what to re-roll. You can roll 3 times unless a card or token says otherwise. Gain 1 energy cube for each energy symbol, deal 1 damage to a monster for each attack symbol, destroy buildings and army units with the destruction symbol, and heal with hearts. Roll 3 celebrity symbols and gain a superstar card, which provides victory points. The ouch symbols trigger attacks by the army. 3 get you the Statue of Liberty card. Place the Statue of Liberty and superstar cards face up. Shuffle the rest of the deck and put out 3 cards, also face up. You'll buy these with those energy cubes I mentioned earlier. When you destroy a building, take the reward and flip it over. When you destroy the army vehicle, take the reward and remove the tile. The bottom right number shows how many destruction symbols you'll need. The monsters are all the same, so choose or randomly hand out whichever ones you like best. On your turn, you'll roll and resolve. You can also move to Manhattan if it's empty, move to another borough that only has 1 monster, or stay where you are. If you are in Manhattan, move up to the next zone. If you have enough energy cubes, you can buy cards. Spend 3 energy to discard the row and draw new ones. Once finished, the next player goes. The game ends when a monster has 20 VP or is the last one standing. Smash buildings, the army, and each other to gain power and earn victory points. Outlast the others and you'll be the King of New York. The board is long and you'll need space for each player, plus the cards, tokens, cubes, and other bits. Play this one on rectangle tables. Setup and takedown is longer than in Tokyo, but not too bad. You can play this game on weeknights in about 45 minutes. The only words are on the cards. The rest are symbols or numbers. Because the game is mostly rolling and resolving with a few decisions, I'd say 6-year-olds could play this one with a bit of help. I was playing Tokyo at 5, but that has much less to do and think about. Most of the time, both King games are close and exciting. Sometimes there can be a runaway leader. That's happened in our last few games. In a 3-player game, Dad had 20 and me and Mom only had 3 points each. We played a 4-player game with our friend Norm and Mom had 20 when everyone else combined for 16. I'll talk about this more in the next section. Even though you're still just rolling and resolving, I like that there are more choices and you'll need to decide what's important at that time. Should I get health? Should I get VP? Things like that. The card drafting is fun. Your games will go differently depending on which powers are available and who gets them first. There are some neat ones here that are tied to New York's different boroughs. I also like that you still have ways to heal in Manhattan and get VP in the other boroughs. In King of Tokyo, you're either in the city or you're not. The rest is up to the dice. Here, you could head to, I don't know, Queens so you can start healing again, only to be attacked by the army. On the other hand, that brings up a frustrating part of this game. In King of Tokyo, you could be eliminated, but the game will only last another 5 minutes. Here, you could be eliminated, and the game could go on for 15 minutes or more. Luck can't really be mitigated. The King series is only fun with the power-up expansions, meaning the monster evolutions. They really should be included in the base game. Because the game was reprinted, be careful of buying a used copy. One of the original Tokyo monsters was replaced, meaning its evolution cards are only in the original power-up. Neither are in the reprints. I think all of the King of New York boxes and expansions match. I don't like to say that a game is a must-own. Everyone has different tastes and situations. Saying that, King of Tokyo is as close as you can get. King of New York, though, that's trickier. It's much longer, and you can get King of Tokyo and the power-up and Halloween expansion for around $70 Canadian. King of New York and its power-up expansions is $60. I would never play the King series without the power-up expansions. Dice Throne, which I recently reviewed, is more enjoyable than King of New York. If I had to, I'd suggest Dice Throne and the complete King of Tokyo. You'd have a 15-minute dice chucker and a 60-minute one. Then again, Dice Throne is harder than King of New York, and you might prefer to have two games that can be combined. Or at least the characters can be mixed and matched. You know your family best. Watch my King of Tokyo, King of New York, and Dice Throne reviews and see which one, or which ones, fit for you.